Good day, everyone. In this video, we're going to discuss the physics of health in connection with growing and aging with dignity. And our emphasis is still on Hei Gong. On the other day, a question came to me from one of my friends. The question is, how to solve the medical issue of frequent urination? Before coming to an answer to this very question, let's learn more about the causes of frequent urination. Here, we have a diagram of the female and the male urinary tracts. This kind of diagram is rather common in books of anatomy and physiology. Frequent urination can be a symptom of various problems, from kidney disease to simply ingesting too much fluid. When frequent urination is accompanied by fever, an urgent need to urinate, and pain or discomfort in the abdomen, it is a symptom of urinary tract infection. Other possible causes of frequent urination include diabetes, enlarged prostate gland, pregnancy, interstitial cystitis, diuretic use, neurological diseases, and hypercalcemia. The saying, prevention is better than cure, is now a fundamental principle of modern health care, and is inherent within health and social care strategies across the UK. One of the best ways to go for this is to practice medical Hei Gong under the guidance and induction of an orthodox guru. I repeat, under the guidance and induction of an orthodox guru. Please recall that in simple terms, Hei Gong means energy management for our body and our mind, in the hope of having better health and longevity. Proper practice leads to better immunity and a more robust self. Sequel to our previous video, numbered 9002, we are now going to delve further into the basics of medical Hei Gong. In order to make our concepts and ideas more visible, we shall borrow our insights from the physics of electromagnetic induction, EMI. Let's go into the parable of electromagnetic induction, the useful inspiration for the pursuit of perpetual health via the practice of medical Hei Gong. In elementary grade school science textbooks, we have seen the diagram of thrusting a permanent magnet into a solenoid or rotating the magnet in the vicinity of this solenoid will generate an EMF. But this is only part of the whole story. If we delve into high school E&M topics of physics, we are nearing the full truth by one step. Our field works on this diagram. We see that this magnet is rotating in uniform circular motion. when this magnet is rotating in uniform circular motion, the generated or the induced EMF will be a voltage, a sinusoidal voltage, as seen in this diagram. Okay, back to the theory. Physical movement of the permanent magnet is only one of the possible ways to generate an EMF. In other words, we can generate the EMF without physical movement of the permanent magnet. What's that? Indeed, it is the variation of the magnetic field in the right way that matters, as in the case of a step-up or step-down transformer. It's clear that there's no physical movement of the transformer when it's doing its work. It is evident that there is no physical movement of any kind with your phone charger in the process of charging, right? In a nutshell, electromagnetic induction is the production of an EMF across an electric conductor in a time-varying magnetic field. A few words into the history. Michael Faraday is generally credited with the discovery of EMI in 1831, and James Clerk Maxwell mathematically described it as Faraday's law of EMI. Michael Faraday, who showed a moving magnetic field produces an electric current, and James Clerk Maxwell, whose famous equations, these four equations, provided a unified understanding of electromagnetic phenomena. So much for the theory and history. Okay, let's come to an important Q&A. How can we exercise our internal organs and our brain? It's common sense that we can make our muscles and bones more robust by doing physical exercise. But how about our internal organs and our brain? Physical exercises, in the usual sense, come into two major types in our context: with and without physical movement of the body, and we shall call the latter transcendental energy field management in ourselves, including the space-time in our internal organs and our brain. Isn't this discourse new and awesome to many a man on the street? Please always bear in mind that this concept is a fundamental principle in the course of practicing medical Heigong. We come to exercise with no physical movement. The concept is not difficult to understand and visualize, just as the case of a transformer, which is an essential component of most phone chargers. There is no physical movement in the process of charging, unlike the aforesaid case of thrusting or rotating a permanent magnet. Our question is, what are the important implications? First, without physical movement of the muscle and bone means virtually no chance of getting hurt. Second, we see the hope of exercising our internal organs and our brain as well. Wonderful. May I say, congratulations to you. Congratulations to our audience. You have encountered the jewel in the crown, in growing and aging with dignity, in the pursuit of perpetual health via the practice of medical Heigong in the right way. handling something with nothing. Before closing, let's draw another analogy from plasma physics. Please bear in mind that plasma can be hotter than the sun's surface. Scientists are able to contain or confine the plasma away from the walls by exploiting its properties. Plasmas consist of charged particles, positive nuclei, and negative electrons that can be shaped and confined by magnetic forces. Like iron filings in the presence of a magnet, particles in the plasma will follow magnetic field lines. The magnetic field acts as a recipient that is not affected by intense heat like an ordinary solid container. In this diagram, plasma particles are confined and shaped by magnetic field lines that combine to act like an invisible bottle. In simple terms, we handle our internal organs and our brain with appropriate energy field, just as scientists handle plasma with appropriate magnetic field. May I say again that holistic healing is a great topic, and we shall leave it to future videos. In order not to miss good topics, may I advise you to subscribe, comment, recommend, like and share. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.